Not for transmission, not for transmission. Hello Bristol, this is John Braddock at Southampton studio with Q material for a piece for Today from the South and West. Q material: if international agreement on arms control ever became a reality, how could each country inspect the armed forces of other countries in the most effective and least obtrusive way? This is the problem which a joint Anglo-American exercise called First Look is trying to solve. The exercise has been going on over an area of southern England since the 24th of June and will continue until the 20th of September. John Braddock called at its headquarters at the RAF base at Greenham Common near Newbury to talk to the test director, Brigadier Paul Ward. That's the end of Q material, and I shall go ahead with the piece 5 seconds from now. Brigadier Ward, with the increasing complexity of modern war, how is it possible, from the outside as it were, to keep track on another country's military capability?
Modern warfare is indeed becoming increasingly complex, but that does not mean to say that it becomes more secret. Perhaps it's worthwhile mentioning that we are not concerned at this stage with nuclear matters. We are concerned only with conventional forces. But here again, as far as the means of delivery of nuclear weapons are concerned, whether it be from mobile launching sites or from fixed launching sites, the sort of observation which we are carrying out will give very good information about that kind of capability.
How are you organizing these observation teams that you've set up?
The leader of each of these groupings represents the chief inspector in a country. This country is represented by 2,000 square miles of southern England. And it is he who has to organize his teams, to fetch him information, to build up each day. One team picks up one thing, it leads him a clue to some activity somewhere else in the area. He keeps a detailed filing system and looks back and sees where his gaps are. And over the period of time, we've now been going 6 weeks, a lot of them have got a great deal of assurance that they know pretty accurately the capability, not the detailed numbers, but the capability of the troops in this area.
What kind of things are they looking for?
An army, to keep itself fit for war, has got to exercise and it's got to train, it's got to move. It has to be of a certain size, it's got to have the right kind of equipment. Now, all these things are very easily seen, particularly in an open society like ours. But we see the troops exercising, we see that they're there in approximately the right numbers, we see that they have the right kind of equipment, and we see the movements in and out of the area through air bases and the performance of aircraft.
Wouldn't it be possible to fool the system?
Deception on a short-term basis is always possible. But I believe, and we have evidence to prove this, that on a long term it becomes counterproductive. May I illustrate? 1,000 men in Saigon today can remain hidden or mingled with the local population and not identified. 1,000 rifles can also be stored underground. Tomorrow those two can be brought together and form a positive threat. Dealing as we are with modernly equipped armies, 10,000 tanks in underground hangars, 30,000 men hidden in woods or doubled up in barrack blocks, are not a threat of the same kind. They have got to come out, drive their tanks, fire their guns, use their radio sets, fit into the command and control structure before they can be considered an accretion of strength.